I was a massive Matthew Good Band fan. They were Canadian. I found them on Much Music. Speaking of MTV, that was the Much Music. Much Music was the counter to MTV for Canada. And right here, we're filming this outside my house in North Carolina here in front of DEI. That's Dad's plane. Dad's King Air. Joey Meyer is flying it, our pilot, today.
Did y'all commandeer it? Looks like
We
y'all
just
are
borrowed
running
it.
in.
We didn't tell anybody. We filmed us jogging.
I see some hoodies.
Why is it going so fast?
Because I was skipping.
I can't describe what's going on, all the fun things, details if you're hauling ass through this. This is it.
He wants to talk about every single moment,
Yeah, but
Travis.
see, the problem is we can't use this video, so we have to like.
Okay,
No, we can.
turn it off.
We
Turn
can
it
stay
off.
on a little. But I don't know.
Another
Fast
hoodie.
forward. Skip,
I saw
skip,
another hoodie
skip.
and a zipper hoodie.
So
What city are
the
you in
jogging
here?
scene of us on
Looks
the
like
map.
New Orleans. Memphis.
There's a green screen at Graceland where you take pictures and they put you in front of Elvis and all this stuff.
Ew.
We filmed the green screen. There we are. There's a I can't even say it. South Padre Island. Look at us. We're close. It's windy. It's cold.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't look warm.
It does look cold.
Yeah.
And to my dismay, he is in shorts. You got girls with you?
Well,
Picked up hookers on the beach? What's wrong with
Jesus
you?
Christ. It's a music video.
They weren't even that cute.
It's just it's framed. It's staged. This is in this is in Graceland in a hotel. That's in Las Vegas. This is a lot of work.
This
for
was
a
a lot of effort for a video.
That's in Las Vegas, hitting golf balls.
Before Top Golf was a thing.
Yeah, before Top Golf was a thing. Vegas hotel.
Calling some more hookers.
Oh no, we left him. Oh.
We need more hookers.
Stop it.
Hi guys, Dale Jr. and I are in the Dirty Mo Media studio for another round of Bless Your Heart. We have a fun show for you today. Nice to see you, by the way. Thanks for coming back to life, back to North Carolina. He's been on a tour.
What?
And
left
he's going to
for
leave
a
again
day and a
tomorrow.
half.
So I get him for like 8 hours today. So thanks for coming and hanging out.
I went to Nashville to tire test for the Cars tour, and straight from there to Vegas for Chevrolet. And
We got home at like 3 in the morning.
I got home pretty
today.
late. And then I didn't set my alarm. You had to get me up out of bed so I could take Isla to school.
I've turned mine off too.
And when I was testing at Nashville, it was embarrassing. We tested all day from 3 to 7 because of the noise ordinance. They don't let you do anything before 3 o'clock. So we get done right around 6:30, and taking my helmet off, my nails were super long because sometimes I get lazy and my nails will be long, and I'll start breaking them off, like messing with the race car, climbing in and out of them, breaking nails and stuff off. And I had these shards of fingernails.
Shanks. You had shanks.
And I scooped a chunk out of my forehead, taking my helmet off, like the last run of the day. And I'm standing there talking to the guys, and
Blood running down your face.
I'm like, well, I was doing this and doing that. And they're looking at me. I was like, yeah, I just scratched myself because they're looking at it. And I was like, yeah, I know. I just scratched myself. I know it's bleeding.
You're just
I'm old.
that age.
I
yeah.
know. I'm like, God dang. And then I had to go to do the Chevy thing and get on stage in front of 3,000 dealers.
Yeah, so how'd that go? With the
By
bleeding?
that point, it was scabbed over.
Did you have anything covering it up?
No, it was fine. It was just a scratch. And then this morning I got in the shower and I rubbed it too hard and it started bleeding again, so I had to put a
Yeah, so he
Band-Aid
comes
on.
downstairs and he's got a Peppa Pig Band-Aid on his face.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't give a
are you okay? He's like, well, and he goes through the whole thing. I'm like, and are you going
As soon
to
as I start telling this,
with that all day long? Because
As
I,
soon-
too, was just looking at his forehead like,
as soon as I start telling Amy the story, I can see that like she ain't buying this. She's like looking at me like, but this is
it's a really
Yeah.
big stretch to get
it
attention.
is, yeah. But it was bleeding this morning, and so I'm late because I didn't set my alarm. Amy come up there and goes, "You gonna be able to get up?" It's like 7:15. I got to be out the door. It's 7:35ish, and so I get in the shower because I got to come here and do this, or else I'd have just skipped the shower. And
Thank you.
I get out of the shower and my forehead's bleeding. I'm like, so I found some freaking Band-Aids, and I put the Band-Aids on, and I run downstairs. Well, I get a text from Amy on the way to school, and she's like, dude, there's a bomb went off in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Band-Aid
there's bloody
wrappers and everywhere,
and
bloody
the
napkins.
Band-Aid shrapnel all over the top of his counter, and then the box is just strewn in the floor. I'm like, come on, man, this is the kind of you get mad at the kids for doing.
Yeah.
And he's got like, it's like he was an animal just putting that thing on. And it's upside down, too. The Peppa Pig Band-Aids. Little George is upside down on your face.
Well, we're not bleeding in front of everybody.
No. Nicole had a scratch on her face this week. And it was after spring break. She came home, and her sister and her must have been getting scrappy. They've been wrestling more. Anyway, so she ends up with a scratch right here on the bridge of her nose. And a good day goes by, and she doesn't bother with it. And then yesterday evening, and here's the day before, she's in the mirror in the hallway. And I'm like, what are you doing? She turns around, she has a pair of scissors, and she tries to hide it behind her back. And I immediately think, oh my God, she's going to cut her hair. Because she's done that once. She didn't like this one little piece, so she just chopped it. I'm like, we're not cutting hair. And she's like, I'm not cutting my hair. I was like, well, what are you doing with the scissors? She goes, I don't want this anymore. And she points to the scab on her nose. And I'm like, well, you're going to just try to cut it off? And I was like, you're going to make it way worse. You're about to make your face way worse. Give me the scissors. And she was like, fine. And she hands me the scissors, and I put the scissors away. By the way, the scissors are in our locked cabinet, and she got those out. There's no keeping her out of stuff. And so she goes into we call it the changing room. It's like the craft room where all the Band-Aids and stuff are also. So she gets a Band-Aid, and she puts it across her nose right here. And then she sleeps in it like that and goes to school in it yesterday morning. And when I went to pick her up from school, half the kids in the class and one of the teachers all had Band-Aids across their nose, too.
Trendsetter.
Just to make her feel better.
I swear. That Nicole freaking pisses me off, but God almighty, man.
She's a stinker, but she's really clever, and she's really cute. That's the thing. If when she gets in trouble, the looks on her face and everything kind of distract you from your emotions. And so, I don't know, it's just hard to stay mad at her.
Super tough sometimes, and then super awesome, and that's widening as she's getting older. Yeah,
she's getting more easy to reason with. But yeah, her rationale behind trying to dig the scab out of her face with a pair of scissors freaked me out. I'm like, girlfriend,
that is concerning.
Walk away from the scissors. Just put them down.
She is the one, though, that if you got a scratch on your finger or something, she'll see it. Like, I got this little scratch on this finger. A couple of the fingers are torn up, and she'll see it come over, and she'll look at it and be like, oh, and then she starts picking at it.
Yeah, she wants to pull it off.
She's like, and you're like, oh God,
ow.
Yeah.
She'll pet you and make you
she's like a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, Daddy, are you okay? And then all of a sudden, rip.
She does that with her. She's like trimming her little fingernails, and picking and carrying on. She just, I don't know, man. Isla did none of that. None of that.
No. But I did hold her down before gym yesterday, and I ripped that Band-Aid off of her face.
Well, just let her wear the Band-Aid.
I mean, I literally ripped it off her face. I had to hold her down. One leg over her forehead, one leg over her body, and I
Why did it
need
to come off?
Because that Band-Aid right there underneath her eyes, like, how sensitive their little skin is, those Band-Aids in particular, they stick really hard.
Skin.
And so I was worried that was going to happen.
Isn't that weird? Because remember that happened with Isla a couple times.
Was it Isla or Nicole? It was Nicole, and you ripped it off, and it ripped her skin off. He went to do the same thing, like, I'm going to do it quickly so that she can't fight me. And it actually gave her a scab.
Like, child Band-Aids should not
too much adhesive.
Do that.
They're tough. They're made to stay on, like if they're in the swimming pool and that kind of thing. Like they're tough.
They should never be removing skin.
The one you have on is not.
Yeah. Don't worry, Peppa the Pig will be gentle on you.
Peppa Pig will jump right off your face.
Yeah,
no problem.
I wanted a regular, normal adult Band-Aid. But
we had those.
I didn't have one in the small size. I had a very small bunch of bandages to choose from up there.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I was in a hurry, and I was half asleep.
Yeah, I mean, all that's true.
Yeah,
that's all true.
So we got the drink of the week.
We do. We have a really good-looking drink, sponsored by High Rock Vodka, and it's called the Dirty Shirley.
The Dirty Shirley.
Dale's very excited about this because it's got whipped cream all over the top.
Well, I don't mind whipped cream.
All right, so this is 2 ounces of High Rock Vodka.
I go into the fridge and get me a little spoonful of just whipped cream by itself sometimes.
You do?
Yeah.
Why am I not shocked by that?
Do you have like the Ready Whip?
Yes, we do. We have a Ready Whip.
Yeah. Who doesn't
that's
love
really
just
good.
having a spoonful of whipped cream every now and then?
You just indulge in every whim. Like you just give yourself. I don't
How
do that.
How are we supposed to live?
I don't know. One of us,
I'm
one
on
of us
Dale's side with
caves,
this
and one
one.
of us has self-control, and that's just how it goes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
All right. Well, you're still young. You get to my age, you'll be like,
It.
I'm
Give me
I
that
want some
whipped
I
cream.
see some whipped cream, and I want it.
All right. So we have 2 ounces of High Rock Vodka, 1 ounce of grenadine, some lemon lime soda, and 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream or whipped cream.
I better
and then you
not
top it
drink
with
too
a
much
maraschino
of that,
cherry.
or I'll
It
break
is
out in hives.
delicious.
Yeah.
This is like an adult Shirley Temple,
The
basically.
grenadine will give me hives.
Really?
Yes.
He's sensitive. He's a sensitive
I'm
little
sensitive.
bird.
So, no I'll tell this story. I don't give a damn. I've never had hives in my life. And I don't have allergies. Like, I'm
A mutt.
I'm just what I am. And, like, I'm not I'm not changing. People get older and their bodies change. I've not experienced none of this. This was like 2004, 2000 and maybe 6. We were in Florida celebrating Truex's Busch Series championship, and we're at the banquet in this resort down there in Florida, and Topher was with me. Christopher's a friend of ours. We used to work here in the shop. He's a real estate guy now. But we're all hanging out. The banquet's happened. We go to where the party is in this big ballroom, and there's a guy in the corner with a bar, and I walked up and I said, make me whatever the hell you want to make it. And he starts pouring all this different stuff in this class.
Give you a
and
suicide?
I don't know. I take it and I drink it, right? And there's 20 people in line for drinks, right? Everybody's getting drinks. And I just jumped up there and said, I don't know what I want. I didn't drink
He didn't drink liquor?
I wasn't a beer guy like I am today.
Oh.
I'm straight beer these days. But I drank that thing, and 10 minutes later, I'm walking to the bathroom or somewhere. I'm out of the ballroom, and my ears are warm, and I'm feeling a little hot. Feeling hot.
Getting a little
feeling
flushed?
pressure. Feeling like I can feel my heart beating in my cheeks.
In your cheeks?
Yes, it's like that's how it feels, and like you can feel. And I walk by Topher, and Topher goes, "Dude, you all right?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm all right. Yeah." He's like, "You're breaking out in hives." I was like, "Am I?" And I went and looked in the bathroom, and my whole face was red, my neck.
Splotchy.
Yeah.
I've had that.
My ears especially. And I didn't know what the was going on. And so, but I was hot. And so anytime I drink, not every time, but sometimes when I drink mixed drinks.
There's certain
you've seen
additives that make him do that. So
Yeah.
Christy, his cousin, does the same thing.
We think it's grenadine.
Hers is like she had a reaction with a banana something drink when
Really?
we were in Anguilla.
Just recently.
That would suck.
No, like
A while
bachelorette
back,
trip forever, yeah.
It doesn't happen all the time, but it never happens with beer. And
He says if he drinks a beer, it'll kind of go away. Like he can dilute it
yeah,
with
like
another
if I
drink.
if I get a mixed drink, it's like a 50-50 chance that it'll happen. And if it does happen, I can drink a beer and it goes right away.
Your body's naturally.
My body's like, whoa, what is this?
My body runs on beer,
My body
Yeah.
runs on beer.
not liquor.
But it happens from like the neck up. You get hot, and your whole head feels like it's filling up with pressure,
Yeah.
and your ears especially get hot, and you're like itchy almost.
I
on
think
the
it's like
ears.
I think it's a food dye thing, an additive.
It's something.
No, Isla gets like that too. She's got real fair
Yes,
skin, and
Isla
she'll
has it
tan.
too.
Not
Yep.
like you, like you're just pale all the time. She'll get brown in the sun, but she gets flushed and splotchy when
When
she
she
cries.
gets upset, her
It
face
shows all over her face. It
Yeah.
looks like she's had an allergic reaction
Yeah.
to something. She's got like red circles here and splotches everywhere.
Yeah. But anyhow,
Yeah.
whatever you're mixing in your High Rock Vodka, if you want to go to highrockvodka.com, you can find a bottle near you. Please remember to drink responsibly. You must be 21 or over. Remember, on the website of the High Rock website, you can find there's a locator. Use the locator, and it'll tell you the closest liquor store to go grab your bottle.
No allergic reactions with High Rock.
Yeah. And there's some. Have they announced? No. So
We have big things coming, but we
big
can't tell
things
you
coming,
yet.
and that's pun intended. Big things coming
Yes.
from High Rock, which is pretty cool.
Yes. Next month, I believe.
Yeah, awesome. Well, so we went on a ski trip.
We did. We went on a really fun ski trip in Winter Park, Colorado.
That's
It
right.
was the girls' first time skiing. This is what we did for spring break. And it turned out to be a lot of fun. I was expecting to have fun because I like had my head wrapped around skiing and everything, even with small kids. Like, we're going to have a good time. Dale was apprehensive just because he's nervous. He's always going to get hurt doing something that he doesn't need to be doing. You know, like Brad K. Just being around
Brad
the
had
ski
just-
slopes.
Yeah.
Broke his
Brad-
leg.
No, Brad did it walking in the parking lot.
He's like, if that could happen to Brad, then what's going to happen to me?
How did he break his leg walking?
It was icy, and
He was
slipped
slipping
and
the
fell.
ice.
I busted my ass on the ice too.
Yeah, we did fall a little bit or slide a little bit on the ice.
I fell down on my left knee.
Well, you're lucky.
I am lucky. My kneecap was not in a million
That
pieces.
was day 3. As he was heading up towards where we have all the skis just hanging out on the little rack. So it's like there's like this patch of ice, and he slips and falls into it. And the only person with him is Isla, and she loves it when people fall down. Like loses her mind laughing.
Yeah.
she's horse laughing at him as he's like on the ground trying to figure out if his kneecap's broken. And he turns around and he goes, I'll laugh with you, but can you make sure I'm okay first?
Yeah.
He was so mad at her for laughing at him.
It was like the third or fourth day, and Isla had never skied before. I had only skied 4 or 5 times in my life, and it had been 6 years since I'd skied, so I was a little nervous about it, but it came right back. And Amy got to ski as well. But I'm really, really proud of Isla because she's learned to ski well enough that we get to go ski together down the greens and a couple blues and stuff, so I'm super pumped. And it's just me and her, and I'm trying to get there's this giant storage container where we keep our skis at night, and it's right next to the snow. I mean, it's all very convenient, but there's this little strip of about 2 foot of a sheet of frozen ice. It is like 3 inches of water that is solid as a rock, and I didn't see it because it's between. I mean, it's like gravel, gravelish pavement, snow, and Isla's right there, and I'm looking at her, watching her. As I'm walking toward her to like talking to her, hey, all right, Isla, I got my stuff, here we're coming. And I put 1 foot on that ice, went straight down on my knee, I thought immediately, I was like, I done up. Like this something hurt. I busted my kneecap. I've done something. Every bit of me went down on that ice on the top of my knee. And
Big tree fall hard.
so I was thinking for sure I'm hurt. And there were so many people walking by. And I know not one person was like, hey, man, you all right? Or not one person. If you see somebody on the slopes out there, you usually kind of ski over and go, man, y'all good? You need some help getting up, or is everybody okay? Hell, this is on the base at the ground. This is 8 o'clock in the morning, and everybody's just kind of showing up. All them people walk by me. And, I'm laying there in real pain.
It must not have been as dramatic looking as you felt like it was. You know what I mean?
They're looking at me.
Well, I guess they could see that you weren't crying.
Oh my God, I was in pain. It's still sore now. Like it's
he has
bruised.
a big bruise on his leg, so he did it really
Isla
hard.
starts laughing, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get mad at that. I get up. I'm just thankful. Like, am I gonna get to ski today? Do I got to go get my knee looked at? So after a few minutes of figuring out the knee was fine, I said, Isla, I don't mind laughing because that's funny, but check on me first, and then we'll laugh. I'll laugh with you. And she was like,
she's
okay,
like, all right.
Whatever.
Yeah, she's not going to do
Yeah.
that. She loves it when people fall down.
But we had a damn good time.
We had a damn good time. The girls did ski school for like 2.5 days. So we had plenty of time to ski, especially the first day. We went really hard the first day. Oh my God.
That was so much fun.
We hopped right on the gondola, went up.
We skied 15, 16 miles.
Here we go again.
Yes. First trip up the chairlift. Chairlifts scare me anyway. What?
So we skied 16 miles day one, 15 or 16 miles, right?
Yeah. And that was really just like the first half of the day.
Right. And I talked about it.
TJ brought it up when Brad was on, and we
I told
questioned
TJ
the
about it.
legitimacy.
And so Brad's hosting the show here for me. Him and TJ have a little fun.
Conning you?
He skied 15 miles. And TJ, I come back here and I'm like, why were y'all talking about us skiing 15 miles on day one? He's like, that doesn't seem like a lot.
TJ?
No. I said it seemed like a lot. I thought you were.
No, TJ said it didn't.
Oh.
TJ can't let anybody have a
And this is
moment.
the same, Brad.
I'm like, Brad didn't even make slopes.
How are you talking?
Exactly. So chairlift. Wait,
Yeah.
first day we get on the damn chairlift and go up. I fell off the chairlift. He and I are on there together. It's just the two of us riding along. And I'm 5'3". I'm not super tall. So like chairlift is like an active thing for me. Like I have to get my mind right, get ready to jump off basically. Well, his skis tapped mine. He didn't do anything wrong, but like his skis tapped mine as he's jumping off. So like it threw me back in the seat a little bit. And so my ass wasn't coming out. And so I started going this way and I just jumped off. They had to stop it. I'm like, oh my God, this is how it's going to go. This is the tone we've set for me being on skis. It's going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
But it was fine after that. But Nicole had a couple of moments like that too at the chairlift. It was scary getting her on and off.
Yeah. And, we skied 4 days. I ended up skiing 50 miles total. And then we, and the craziest part, so all the parents will appreciate this, but when we're at the base camp or at the base of the mountain where all the is, food and restaurants and all this stuff, and the gondola, right in the middle is this really steep. It's a blue, it's not a black, but it's very steep, and you're looking at that all week long.
Yeah, you have to pass by it just to get from one thing to the next, and so you're looking at it just going, God, that looks detrimental.
Damn right.
Like,
and there's
like
all
something.
these badass skiers coming
just
down
like,
it all day long, and you're
shredding
like,
all the way down.
shoo, man, that guy's good, you know. And you're just watching this hill, and you're like, yep, my ass ain't coming down that. I'm not going to be doing that one.
Actively avoiding every time you go down a slope to make sure I don't end up
right. You're
coming out of
looking
there.
at the signs. Okay, green, got it. Because I'm a green. I'm not going to.
Take the easy. And then there's a sign that says easiest way down the hill.
Yes.
You're like, yep, that's me.
Well, on day 4, Isla, she's following her cousin,
Who's
Adeline,
9.
who's a good skier, roughly the same age. And Adeline has been teaching Isla for a couple days as they're out of school now. And Adeline, I got to credit her as an incredible teacher. She's skiing down the mountain, looking back at Isla, telling Isla what to do the entire time. Never looking in front of you skiing.
Great little coach.
Yeah, great 7, 8-year-old little coach.
Talking her up too, like, you got this.
You got this. You got
this.
Doing awesome.
Be positive.
They're just turning and turning. They're skiing better than I ski.
But all the while, she's literally got her head turned backwards, skiing down the mountain.
And Adeline don't give a shit. She'll go down a blue, and as long as Isla don't know it, Isla don't know
She doesn't need to know.
She doesn't know what a green, blue, what that means. So she's just following Adeline. Well, last day, it's 4:00. The lifts are closing, and everybody's literally leaving.
And exhausted.
Yeah, there's no one on the slopes. We're like the last 10 people up there on top of this mountain, and I'm like, we got to get off this damn thing. And Adeline and them are like, let's go down this route. We haven't been down this route. And of course, I'm not going to watch my little Isla go and I'm not going to take the green.
No, you got to follow her down.
I'm not going to go the easiest route, right? And so we're skiing. And this run's about a mile long. And man, I'm getting tired, and they're not stopping. I got to stop every now and then. And
you like pull over and park just to take a breather?
yeah, because every quarter to half mile, it's steep on the steep stuff.
Okay.
Because I'm not a good skier, so I'm working way harder than I should.
I got you.
And so my legs are burning, my thighs are burning, and I'm watching them girls, and they're going, and I'm like, all right, I'm going too. And I finally recognize it. I'm like, we're going down.
It's time. It's happening.
The steep end. The steep end of the base, that's where we're headed. We're going down that. And I'm starting to get nervous for Isla, because I think once Isla sees that cliff, she's going to freak.
Yeah.
And then how are we going to get her down the mountain?
She did cry the day before, realizing that she was on a blue.
She found out she was on a blue, and she's like, I don't want to be on a blue.
And she locked up, and they had to
because
talk.
we've told her the blues are harder,
she threw
and she got it in her
epic
mind.
fit,
Yeah.
apparently, yeah.
Well, she's going down this, and we nose over this cliff, and it's straight down to the base, but her ass still going, following her cousin.
She was so focused on following Adeline, she didn't realize where she was.
Well, they stop. They get over on the side halfway down this steep part. They stop. And so I ski over there and I stop. I'm like, I'm tired. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks,
for
girls.
stopping for Papaw.
I'm glad we stopped. But how are we going to get going again? Like getting going again on this, it's going to be tough. Well, we stop. And, man, we're off to the side. All these badass skiers are going by at 100 mile an hour. And I was like, girls, eventually they're laying out. They're laying in the damn snow. They don't give a shit. They're just being kids. And I'm like, girls, eventually we got to get going. There's some skiers coming down here pretty fast. We just need to get out of it. They don't see us. They're coming right over the hill.
Yeah, we need to get out of the way.
I was like, we need to probably start thinking about getting moving. So they stand up, and when they stand up, they start sliding down this hill. And Kobe is with me, who's married to Amy's sister. And so Kobe's down a little bit further, and he's trying to keep them from just barrel rolling down the hill. And that was really touch and go for a second. Because I thought if Isla doesn't do this right, if she doesn't get her skis parallel to the mountain, she's going to end up hauling ass down on her butt and not being able to slow down. And I was trying not to tell her that because she'll start crying.
Yeah, she gets overwhelmed with all that information.
But he, Kobe did most of the work. I was up the mountain.
You're just trying to keep up with the girls.
Yeah,
You can't
I
help.
was up about 3 feet. I've got some sticks and stuff up off the ground, and I'm handing that to him. But for the most part, Kobe was the one damming the,
He's talking about their
damming the
poles,
water.
not actual sticks.
Yeah,
The poles.
the
yeah.
poles.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, we got them up, and as soon as they popped up, they just go turn. They back to skiing.
That's what it's like to not have anxiety, Dale. They just live their lives.
I was, so I've been proud of her, and I've been proud of our girls,
Yeah.
and I'm certainly proud of you. And there's these great feelings that you get inside when things happen that they do.
Milestones or different
That
things.
was
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Watching her go down that thing that I was even nervous being on and doing it without even a thought, and having only learned how to ski a couple days ago. I mean, I don't, parents experience those things multiple times in a child's life, but it was just such a cool feeling.
It's
I kept-
really fun to watch her not get overwhelmed and
I
just
kept
go for it
telling
because
you.
she does get in her head a lot.
Yep. So I felt a little bit of that the day before when I went and skied with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Amy, you got to ski. You got to ski with them. You got to ski with them. Because I was
know.
wanting you to see it and go, oh my,
Yeah.
look at her go.
It would be fun to ski with her.
Yeah.
Skiing
'cause
with Nicole is not the same.
Not the same.
experience.
Nicole hates skiing.
Nicole wants to be inside.
Nicole don't want
She wants to do anything.
That's
even
my kind
here.
of person.
It's
She
the
wants to
exact.
be outside for 30 minutes or so, and then she's like,
Yeah.
I want to go home.
It's the exact opposite of what I thought.
Yeah,
Like-
well, because she's sporty and she's very coordinated.
I thought Isla would be the. I don't want to do this. This is not. This is not princess dresses and
Yeah.
and fake nails. I don't want to do this.
Isla likes to do anything Adeline's doing, so I think that had
Yeah.
everything to do with her
True.
determination.
Yeah.
But Nicole and Eva, so there's another little Eva. She's a year older than Nicole. Eva went
Cousin.
skiing last year, so she's got a little bit more experience, and so she can use the poles and go down the mountain on her own. She gets tired and worn out too because she's still young. But Nicole didn't sign up for this ski trip, and she was not happy about having to get the boots on and do the whole thing. Like she'll put her gear, like her dress
Oh
on,
my gosh, yes.
but like the boots and all that and the helmet, she's like complaining.
Yeah.
The whole first day was my helmet doesn't fit right. My helmet hurts.
Yeah.
My helmet this. I'm like, you wear helmets
These
and
are the
hats
5
and
and
stuff like that all
6-year-olds.
the time. You'll go outside and get your bike helmet just to wear it without riding your bike. So what's wrong with the helmet? Like, is it really the helmet, or is it the fact that we didn't talk about this enough and now you're in the cold trying to figure out how to ski and you didn't really want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's legs hurt. Like, she just was not into it. So by the time we got to day 2 of ski school, she didn't do the first morning. The big girls went with the coach, and I kept her at the house. And then we went down and kind of met everybody. So we backed her off of the ski school because she just was a challenge.
We
She was
got up in the
quote
morning.
unquote a challenge.
Yeah. We got up in the morning one time, and I took Nicole down into the lockers to get our on. And we literally had just gotten there, and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. We get all our boots and on, and we come out of the lockers, and we're going to the slopes, and Nicole goes, carry me,
Yeah, carry me.
I'm tired.
Meanwhile, we've all got
And I'm like-
the boots on. Nobody's carried anybody.
I'm like, if that damn donut stand was open right there, you'd be jogging to it. Your ass ain't tired. I ain't buying this.
Yeah.
I was telling her that. I was like, you ain't tired. We just got here. You ain't done nothing.
That was the last day. We stayed
Yeah.
back with Eva and Nicole so that the big kids could go ski.
Yeah.
And then we met them around lunchtime.
She's like, I'm tired. Pick me up. I'm like, your ass has been sitting on the couch all morning.
All
you ain't
morning.
tired.
You have Nicole singing while she skis?
Yeah, so the last day, so when we finally got there on the last day, Dale hooked up with Isla and Kobe and they went off and did their own thing. And so Katie, my sister, and I took the two littles and did our own thing on the smaller slopes. And Katie is really petite and I have back problems. And so she volunteered to ski with Nicole in between her skis, and then Nicole held onto her poles. So like they were kind of skiing together, in lockstep the whole way. And she did that all afternoon. And we get to one of the lifts, and she's like, Nicole is just singing the whole time. I'm like, what is she singing? She goes, she's singing, I don't want to lose your love tonight. Yeah,
Nicole's
the whole way down the slopes.
down the mountain. It's
Yes.
hilarious. Yeah.
So like she had a good time, and she is a good time. But those like lead up moments, it was a lot.
That's pretty awesome. She's singing an 80s song, not
I
some
know.
like kids song.
She wasn't singing
hilarious.
like Taylor Swift or something she's heard on like a princess movie.
Yeah,
She's singing some really good music.
That's
Katie was
hilarious.
like enjoying her radio that she had in between her legs. It was really fun.
I went up a couple ski lifts with Nicole and she was pumped and happy, but
also she's so tiny that ski lift hits her right in the butt, and then you have to grab her because she's just
yank her
dangling.
up on it.
She's
Oh.
not on the seat.
So I've never
Every
gone
time-
skiing.
That happened every time.
every time there's these park dudes hanging out at the gondolas, right? Tell you if you get on it wrong or whatever.
Or just to push the stop button.
Yeah. And every time we got up there with Nicole and got successfully on the lift,
They
the guy
clapped.
would go, "Good job,
Yeah, way to go, Dad.
way to go, Mom, way to go, Dad." They've seen some.
I'm
He's like,
sure.
I don't want to hit this button.
Yeah.
Good job.
One of us had her by the back of her clothes, yanking her, and the other one had the arm underneath her arm. Because like getting her off too, you have to like lift her up
Yeah.
and scoot her out.
So the
Oh.
place. What's this?
Wait, do you remember? Okay, so there was a slope situation coming off of the lift, the 2-person lift. Dale and Nicole are in front of me. I'm in the seat behind.
Oh my gosh, Nicole.
They get to the top. Dale successfully gets off of the lift. Nicole does not. She falls off and then lays like a mermaid top of the mountain. And meanwhile, there's a straight cliff behind her. It's just snow, but like
5-foot drop.
she's going all the way down.
Yeah, she didn't go down it.
No, she just laid there.
So we're getting ready to get off. I got her on, and the guy, at the bottom goes, "Good job." And we get to the top, and I'm like, "All right, we're getting ready to get off." Grab a hold of me. She put her arm around mine, and I've got her like this. She got her arm through here.
That
And
was a
I'm-
mistake. He didn't have a hold of her.
I'm like, "We're gonna get up, and we're gonna lift, and I'm gonna pick you up." And as soon as the thing did, she just lets go. She just pulls her arm out, and she goes and she just froze and fell off.
yeah, fell off, straight fell off.
So I ski down this little slope, and I'm like, I'm to get back up that, I've got to come out of my skis. I can't ski back up that hill. And I look in the box, and the lady that's running the thing, she goes, "Don't worry, I got it." Hits the button. She puts her shoes on, goes out there, picks up Nicole, sends her down.
It takes a minute though, because she didn't
Yeah.
have her shoes on
Yeah.
in the little box. She's
And
just
Amy's
comfortable.
Yeah, and Amy can't
My
see any
sister's
of
down there
this,
taking pictures of Nicole
Yeah.
laying on her side, and I'm
laughing her
behind,
ass off.
from behind, just waiting for
Yeah.
Nicole just to make one wrong move and tumble down that little mountain. I'm like,
She had
this is
her-
a disaster.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was fine.
It was scary. After that, I was like, all right, Nicole, we're going to get down to the bottom of the mountain. We're going to go get some donuts. Screw this. No more skiing for us.
So do we have a
We
ski
need to
trip?
just après all day.
So do we have a ski trip planned for the future again?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, we're going to go every year, I think.
Yeah, I'll say
mean-
Winter Park.
Winter Park was fabulous
Great town.
for families and kids.
A lot of great places to eat,
Mm-hmm.
great people. I had we went up to this little tubing thing to do some tubing.
Oh, yeah. So
So
there's a couple of tubing options. We went
Jesus
down the
Christ.
road, and it is fast. It
Well,
is
no,
lightning
the
fast.
first one
I'm just saying, like, if you go to
Yeah.
Winter Park, you have to hit the
hit the other one.
hit the tubes.
So we're at the tubing thing, and Nicole comes over with a box of candy, and it's gummy worms, and really chewy, sticky. and I got a couple crowns, and I grabbed one of those pieces of candy, and my crown came off.
Oh,
Papa had a tooth
Papa had a
moment.
tooth come
that's
off.
not good on the
Yeah.
road.
That was
And
the other slope.
Huh?
That was like
I know.
day one.
Well, I was just gonna tell the story. I thought it was funny. So I'm sitting. I know it when it happens immediately, and I was like, and so I text my dentist, and I'm like, man, I'm in Colorado. Got a couple days. I'll be home Friday night. I was like, what do you want me to do? He's like, don't worry about it. Just come in. I'll come in Saturday morning. We can do it real quick. Put it back in. No problem. I'm like, all right. He said, if you want to look at a place, if you want to get a dentist there to do it. So I get on the Google Maps and found a dentist right in town, and I called him, and I was like, hey, this is what happened. I was like, what do you think?
Help me.
The lady's like, I'll see you in the morning, 8:30. I was like, okay. And so we get up in the morning, and I'm like, Amy, will you go with me to the dentist? I didn't want to go by myself.
Oh,
'cause
so
he becomes a
here's the thing
baby.
about Dale and teeth. And I get it. When something's wrong with his teeth, a crown comes off, something happens. He like implodes. He's like, he goes into his little shell, and everything sucks until he gets his tooth fixed.
Yep.
And so I was very proud of him that he was actually able to figure out a solution and get it done before we got home, because
Not
then that would
sulking
have
all week.
derailed the rest
Yeah.
of the trip.
That would have been rough.
But I'm like, 8:30. I'm like, who's going to stay with the kids? Because I knew that the big girls and Katie and Kobe were probably going to go down to the slopes, and they have to leave by then to get down there. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I think you'll be fine. It's like literally half a mile down the road. He
Yeah.
goes, do you think your dad would go with me?
Oh,
I'm like, you want to take Jeff to the dentist with you? Because my dad was on the trip with us. And my dad's like, I'll go with you. It's no problem. I'll go.
Yeah.
You want me to go with the dentist with you? I was like, this is a new level of needing attention
Yeah,
or
that's
needing help.
Not needing attention.
no, it needs the word.
You want Jeff
Need
to be
is
your
the word.
security
Yes,
blanket.
I am needy, but it's like I don't like going anywhere by myself.
But you
I'll-
get there and you're just
everyth-
sitting in the lobby anyway. It's not like we're holding each other's hand.
And once you're back in the room, you're not with them.
room.
So he did say there
Oh.
wasn't a room. Everybody's lined up next to each other in this dentist office.
Look. So we go to the dentist, and the lady's in there, super sweet. And they go to the back, and the dude, he fixes it right up. They knocked it out of the park, no
They did.
problem, quick
were
and
very
easy.
nice.
And we got out of there, and then we went and bought some things.
Yeah, we went to the bakery and
We
bought
had
some
to go
donuts and things.
shopping
before we
and
went
so
home.
forth. And so, I mean, we had some objectives outside of the dentist, and it didn't take that long, but we got it.
It didn't. But the fact that he, as his adult self, still wants someone to go with him to do things like that.
Yeah, Dale, what would happen if Isla's married and her husband needs to go to the dentist and ask you?
Yeah, that's a great question. And
I'd be like, yeah,
her
dude,
51-year-old
You
husband
know what I would do?
asks you to go with him
You
to
know
the
what
dentist.
I'd say? I'd say, I get it, man.
Go?
Go. Hell yeah.
All right.
Go,
He
man.
probably did ask the right person. My dad's an only child, and he probably is just as needy. You want to go?
If I thought it would have been awkward, I would have not asked.
No,
Jeff.
I know. You
But
knew
Jeff
he would
is
say
totally
yes.
the dude that would go with me.
Andy
if I
might
asked him to
enjoy
go.
like having alone time with Dale and just like,
Probably. We
What-
bond.
yeah.
Bond over some.
Y'all are making something out of nothing. And if that's what you need to do for your show, fine.
Damn straight. I'm in the
You
content
are the
business.
something. You are you are. This isn't made up.
I volunteered to story.
Yeah.
My story.
Well, it's
So-
our story actually.
Look.
We have another Jeff story though,
Do we?
and this has to do with the tubing. So we go tubing. There's 2 tubing places, and we
Oh my God.
cram in the second one before we go snowmobiling on our last day there. And it's down the street, and it's in this little like hut. You go in, and the kid working in there has a hard time getting us all registered. Like it's a process. So like we're all like a little bit frustrated by the time we get to the tubes.
I'll be straight honest.
and we didn't have enough time really to do all
I
this
had
before we went to the
no-
snowmobiles.
When we left the house, the plan was not to go tubing because we were snowmobiling later that afternoon or that morning. We were snowmobiling.
None of us could figure out what we really needed and
I
wanted
thought,
to do.
and we hadn't ate, and we were all.
So the rest of us did. You did not.
Well, when we left the house, the plan was we were going to eat, and by time
We were gonna have a leisurely lunch and
Yeah.
then go to the
and then go
snowmobiles.
snowmobiling, and I was on my phone all the way
Shocker.
riding wherever, and
You're looking down, not looking up whatsoever.
I drove some of this trip, and so this particular trip I got to play on my phone like a lot of people, and so I look up and we're at the freaking tubing thing, and I'm like,
How'd this happen?
what are we doing?
How did I get here?
And they're like, yeah, we decided to go tubing. You weren't paying attention. Here we are. And I'm like,
All, just like you weren't paying attention. This whole conversation's happening in the car around you. Like you didn't have headphones on. Like
I know I wasn't paying attention.
I know, but I don't. It's a gift to be able to really not pay attention that well. I don't know how to do
sound like
that.
you're calling it a gift here.
Well, I'm trying to lift you back up so that you don't get really mad at me.
I was
She's
so,
just saying.
Just saying.
I was so annoyed that we were tubing. I was trying my hardest.
But this slope looked like so much more fun than the other one. He didn't tube on the other one. So we're like, all right, we're going to just go hit this.
Popped off.
That's right, because your tooth popped off. But this one was super fast. It was super fun. So we get the tubes. We finally get our tickets. We get helmeted up, all the things. Dad didn't put a helmet on, which he just refused.
Really?
No, he did. He still has his 1995 neon pink stuff from
he had a baseball
ski trips forever ago, and so he still wears that stuff when he goes skiing. So you could see where he was going because he had a neon pink hat on. He gets his tube. He doesn't hear very well anymore, so he's going to one of the escalator belt things, and he goes to the one in the middle. Well, they had told us when we were in the truck that middle one wasn't working, to go to the one on the right. It was the only belt working. Well, he didn't pay attention to that, or he just couldn't hear. And so he heads out in front of everybody because he's tired of the kids complaining, having to pull their tubes, blah, blah, blah.
Listen to this. This is epic.
And he goes all the way to the middle, which is not close. Like, it's pretty far out there.
Got to walk way
50,
out there.
75 yards out. It's windy. It's
and
cold.
the other one's even way further.
It's further. So he gets out there, and his little card gets him through the little opener, and he just stands there because the belt's not moving.
Yeah.
And then he just stands there for like 10 minutes. He's standing there. He's pushing buttons. He's stepping on the thing, like thinking maybe it's censored or something. Katie's trying to call him. Katie's trying to text him. He's not looking at his phone. It's like not his inclination to just like pick that up. And so eventually he gets really pissed off, and you can see him kind of moving his head like he's talking to himself. Goes back through there and marches all the way back to the gate, or to the little hut where you have to check in. It was a lot of work just pulling that thing back and forth. And so Dale.
Yeah, I went up and down the slope a couple times with Nicole. So I've done my dad duty. I went twice. I wait at the bottom of the hill. Here comes Amy. I'm like, Amy,
I was doing it by myself. I traded off and took Nicole.
I'm like, do you want to take Nicole a couple times? I'm good. Yep, great. Okay, so I walk back to the hut, and I come walking over there, and Jeff's leaning up against the hut, and he looks like he's just waiting on us. And I was like, hey, Jeff, I'm going to go sit in the truck, man. You want to go sit in the truck? Let's just sit in the truck and wait on him. And I thought he'd be like, hell yeah, let's go sit in the truck. He goes, I'm waiting on the damn manager. I was like, really? He goes, hell yeah. I walked over there and that belt's broke. And I was like, I know. They told us not to use it, to go to the other one. He goes, well, I ain't walking all the way back over there now. I'm waiting on the manager. They're going to give me my money back. I'm not walking way over there to get on that one. That belt's broke. I want my money. And I'm like, holy. It's like one of them things where they're like, hey, man, you're turning into your parents.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, this dude's crossed
he's crossed the line.
He's crossed into the next threshold of, I want to see the manager. Like every other place he goes into, it's going to be one of those, I need to see the manager.
Yeah, service wasn't good. Let me talk to the manager.
Where's your supervisor?
My sandwich doesn't look like the picture up there. I want to see the manager. You know, you remember in that, what is that movie?
I don't know, but that's funny.
No. Oh God.
The sandwich doesn't look like the picture?
Yeah. Where he goes crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy.
He's gonna look it up for us.
Yeah.
Try to help our brain farts. It was amazing though. And it was scary. I told Dad.
Falling down. So the movie's falling down, and he goes into a fast food joint to get breakfast. And they're like, we're no longer serving breakfast. And he goes, I want breakfast. And they're like, sir, it's 11:05. Breakfast is over at 11. And he's like, fine. I'll take a number 3. And they throw it on the table in front of him. And he goes, and it's all up. And he's like, this doesn't look like that. He's like this anti-hero that kind of goes through this day kind of fixing broke like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
he's lost his mind, but he's not wrong.
It is wild. Remember when they they extended breakfast like they never used to. Like that
It was
wasn't a normal
10:30,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
By the way, this is my final story for the day. We had another cuss word from Nicole.
Bull. What'd she say?
She
Oh, no.
She had just done a really good job eating dinner. Like the girl eating dinner is like an Olympic sport, right? You have to like how many bites, how many numbers of bites. They're always asking. I'm like, just eat. So they smashed dinner. She's got like 3 tater tots, the sweet potato tots. You know, like 3 of those left on her plate. And I told them if they ate well, then they were going to get some ice cream. And yes, I bribed the kids with ice cream, and there's no shame in that. But she gets close to the end and she looks over at Isla and she goes, "What the hell?" Just without any reason.
Holy.
And I'm like, I just look up. I'm like, wait, what? What did you just say? She goes, I mean, I was like, you know what you said. Why'd you do that? Like, we don't talk like that. And I'm trying to go through the whole thing just calmly, like trying to get her to tell me something. And Isla didn't even hear it. She was like, what'd she say? I was like, oh, I'm not going to repeat it for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no ice cream. You don't get ice cream anymore. And she get really upset.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I'm sorry. I want ice cream. I was like, nope, no ice cream. And so we sat there for a few more minutes. She was like fighting her just to eat those last 3 tater tots. And I thought about it. I'm like, I got to punish her somehow for this so that she knows she can't do it. So I tell her she can earn back the ice cream, but she has to do a chore. And she's like, okay. And she kind of lights up. The kid likes to clean.
She wants.
She has her own little vacuum.
Yep. She'll help me with
she
trash.
likes to wipe
She
things
does all
down.
kinds of stuff.
So I Google like chores for kids, and they're all like cleaning things like that. I'm like, well, that's not going to work for her. That's going to make her feel validated. Like she can't do any of those chores. So I'm like, I'm going to do something that's going to gross her out. And I told her she had to eat a spoonful of honey to earn the ice cream back, because the texture of that makes her want to gag.
Should have did ketchup.
Well, next time it might be ketchup.
Yeah, because she's missing out.
So I put.
She won't try ketchup. She won't try it.
Well, honey's really thick and sticky. So like
Yeah,
the
good
purpose
on
was
you.
to piss her off or make her understand.
Believe it or
that she's
not, this
supposed
would
to-
absolutely piss her off. I know a lot of people are like, "What the hell, this
Yeah.
honey?
Well, I put a
How dare
good
you?
a good dollop of honey on a tiny little
You're
kid's spoon.
cruel."
You made her have
I know,
ketchup.
I know. Hear me out. So I put it on there, and Isla's dying laughing because she's like, "This is gonna be awesome."
She knows.
She's like, I want some honey. Can I have some honey? I'm like, no, get out of here. So we're sitting in the kitchen floor. She's like on her knees trying to talk herself into doing this. I was like, just turn it up and just lick it. And she's like,
Starts
she
gagging.
starts to gag
Really?
herself.
I'm with her. I don't like honey.
You don't?
No.
Well, Nicole doesn't like condiments or
Toothpaste is a
texture,
texture.
any texture of
Yeah.
any kind of a. So
She-
yeah, this is a bad. She won't
is
put
her worst
syrup
nightmare.
on her pancakes or nothing.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
No mustard, no
Dry.
ketchup.
Everything's dry.
Everything's dry.
Yeah. So she finally like gets the courage to stick her finger in there and just take a bite. And she goes, ugh, this is disgusting. I was like, you got to eat the whole thing. She goes like, I don't want it. I was like, well, then you don't get any ice cream. She goes, I want the ice cream. I was like, then you have to eat the honey. And so I'm like, this is for that cuss word, remember? This isn't really about the ice cream. And so eventually, like, she takes a lick of it, then truly starts to gag, like, reflex. Like, I thought she was going to vomit.
Really?
Then I take the spoon from her, and she goes, I won't do it again. I was like, the next time it's going to be mayonnaise, kid. It's like, the next time you do this, I'm going to give you a spoonful
give
of
some
something
barbecue
really.
sauce
What
next
are we
time.
going to do?
Yeah.
I am heartbroken about her.
She did it for attention. There was
No.
no context. There was no conversation
No.
happening.
No.
You're heartbroken about her condiment
I'm
issue?
heartbroken about the condiment issue.
We have to keep making her try it. I
But why
think.
does it matter to you? What if she doesn't like condiments?
Yeah, why does it matter to you?
Well, all right. What is it?
It's a sensory issue.
It's a sensory issue that it's like a wire cross. You know,
Kind of like a jewelry phobia.
Yeah. Toothpaste, ketchup, syrup, anything like that, she's excluded out of her life, right? And so I just know, like, her sister's over there eating fries and ketchup. And
Here's the thing, though.
we're having to hide the ketchup.
We don't
from
have to
Isla.
hide it. Oh, yeah, we have to hide it from Isla.
From
She'll drink
Isla.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
But Nicole will have ice cream with chocolate syrup all over it.
Yes.
So there's a loophole. I
Uh-huh.
think it's just her mind. You know what I mean?
But it's like I would like. There's certain foods I wouldn't like, or desserts, and people like ask my parents, and they're like, I don't care if he doesn't eat it. That's more for us, or like it doesn't.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not like it's a
Eventually they'll
bad
try
thing
it.
that eat,
like-
like if you don't eat condiments, that's
She's not hurting herself.
Yeah.
It's not like she's losing some nutritional value. That's
Yeah.
true.
it's
It's
like
just
if she wasn't eating like protein or stuff that you need. Like,
Yeah, we went through that with Isla. That was hard.
So I got this new watch.
But it was a really fun torture moment for me. It was really fun.
One more thing about the trip. Well, we had a couple things about the trip we didn't get to, but I got this watch, and I talked about this on the Dale Jr. Download. I have the Bass Pro Shops Club card. I use it to buy everything, and it puts money in my account.
get rewards.
That I can.
Yeah, he's got reward points.
Rewards that I can use at Bass Pro, and so I got this watch. Connor Zilich and Marty Lindley told me about it, and it's just a Garmin, and so I've been wearing it for the last couple weeks. Coincidentally, we go on a ski trip, so I'm logging my runs, and it does it automatically. It knows when you're on the chairlift. It knows when you're back on the ice or the snow, and so
super smart.
It's very smart. And I wiped out. I was going down this hill on like day 1 or 2, and my damn legs got tired, and I got tired of turning, and I was coming to the steep part that flattened out and went off to the gondola. And I'm like, well, I want to keep up enough speed to soar this flat space to the gondola, so screw it. I'm going to just go straight. And I got up to 35 miles an hour and busted my ass.
I didn't know you fell right there in front of everybody.
In front of Kobe. Kobe was the only one.
Right there down at the bottom?
No, it was a long, flat run to the gondola, and so I was going to try to get as much speed as I could.
Like in the mountain somewhere, not down at the bottom.
Yes, not at the bottom.
Right.
And so I crashed at 35 miles an hour, falling on that ice at the base, walking hurt worse somehow.
But Kobe also laughed his ass off.
Oh, hell yeah. So everybody's probably wondering if I busted my ass.
Yes,
I did
a
bust
few
my
times.
ass, and one time very spectacularly at 35 miles an hour, and I lived to tell about it.
I did not bust my ass.
So,
but I didn't ski as near as much as Dale did.
The Garmin watch, okay? I had this thing, and they were telling me when I got it, Marty and me were talking about things that it does. It tracks your sleep and all this stuff, and I'm thinking, all right, it's kind of encouraging me to be a little more healthier, so that's nice. He said, man, the battery lasts for days and days and days. I was like, that's He's like, you'll see. And he ain't lying. I've had this thing for probably 2.5, 3 weeks, and I've charged it twice, and it charges in minutes. I had an Apple Watch. I don't wear it anymore because you got to take the some off every day and put it on the charger. Like, what is the deal?
Well, it's probably like what it's doing.
Are you really going to try to?
Like the Apple Watch is probably connected to your phone. It's pulling, like, you're getting text messages.
This is doing all that too.
Does it get
You
text
get text messages on that?
Yeah, thanks. See, this thing does everything the Apple Watch does. It gives you notifications from your phone, text messages. It's doing your heart rate. Let me see. It's gathering.
Does it track your anxiety?
It's gathering information right now. My heart rate, calories burned, steps I'm taking, all that. It's doing stuff all the time, way more than my Apple Watch ever asked it to do. And my Apple Watch couldn't live for a freaking 2 days. This thing's, what's that all about?
Well, according to Chad.
Yeah, what'd Chad say?
Garmin watches last longer than Apple Watches because they are engineered for power efficiency, featuring specialized low-power displays like memory and pixel, less demanding operating systems, fewer background processes. So,
that's Apple Watch's problem right now.
But they also give you things that can make it better than the Garmin, depending on what you want.
I don't know about that. I mean,
can you text from your app from the Garmin?
Probably, yeah. You can talk to it.
We have to know. Can you
look? Yes, I'm probably sure you can. Are you really going to ask Chad that?
Wait, Chad?
I was talking to the guys the other day in text, and I was talking to my phone like, "Hey guys, blah 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 blah," and I said I asked Chat about blah blah blah, and that's what Chat said, and it autocorrected to Chad, and I said, "All right, I'm never calling Chat.
It's always Chad from now on.
I'm never calling Chat anymore. Now it's Chad from here on out, because that's way better."
I feel like you should call it Chet.
No, Chad.
Like some weird,
Because
not normal
Chad,
name.
because the AI is so imperfect. Chad is the perfect name for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chads in the world.
But if your name's Chad, you already know that.
You
Like,
I don't
kinda
know a
know.
Chad. I
Chad's
actually
a bad
don't.
kinda-
Chads know their
Brads and Chads.
Brads
Brad-
and Chads. Yeah. Chads know
Brads and
the
Chad.
thing about their name.
They're
right?
typically like lax bros and
Yeah.
probably work in finance. Like
Perfect.
they wear little vests that
You're good
you
at
know.
explaining this.
Travis knows about the Chads.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. So that's what we're calling Chat now from now on.
Chad.
So when we say, hey, man, you talk to Chad, I talked to Chad about it, and he said this.
It's hilarious. Considering yours
freaking
actually has
awesome.
like a real personality and a dude's voice that
Mhm.
fits very fitting.
But my voice don't sound like a Chad. I'm going to have to change it. To get
No,
a
it
Chad,
doesn't
more
sound. It's just
Chad-like.
it's yours is kind of sexy actually.
The voice in my car for my phone is an Australian accent.
Now
Is
I'm
it?
jealous
Woman.
of this AI voice. It's got a
Golly,
sexy voice.
you chose it
Good
for
for him.
yourself. Okay,
Chad. What
Chad,
an
sexy
Chad is.
beast. Hey Chad. Hey Dale. That's good. What do you need today, honey? Some dentistry? Yeah, I'll go with you to the dentist.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's do some Ask Amy.
Hey, everybody, this is Dale Jr., and if you're looking for the latest Dirty Mo merch, check out shop.dirtymomedia.com. You'll find the newest apparel for all of our shows right here. That's shop.dirtymomedia.com. You don't want to talk about the Tooth Fairy Flub?
No,
Amy
I forgot to do the tooth
do
fairy
it.
thing again.
Yeah.
She's gotten so used to it, she wasn't even upset.
She's gotten used to being disappointed.
Yeah, she's like, she didn't show up. I'm like, maybe she'll come later. Oh.
So you talk about my anxiety all the time. Whenever that happens, like when you forget to do the Tooth Fairy, or if you text me and you're like, I forgot to do the elves, I get this sense of like,
He's gratified.
I'm gratified.
He feels better about himself.
Yes.
When
Oh,
I
'cause
up, he
messed
feels
up.
better about
I'm
himself.
gratified, not because she messed up, because she's got anxiety. And I'm like, now she knows how it feels.
That's so evil.
That's not evil.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, it is.
He
But-
fixes the elves, but he ain't damn. He has never volunteered to be the tooth fairy.
Well, damn. I mean, it's happened 4 times. It's not like this thing that goes 30 days in a row.
It's hard.
Once
Amy forgot to do the Tooth Fairy this week.
The kid lost a tooth as soon as we got home from spring break. It's this whole, she pulled it out in the middle of the day. And so like we have to hold on to the tooth in the baggie all day long. And she goes to put it in there. And her tooth fairy has come in the middle of the day sometimes when she's in the pool or whatever. Because,
Tooth Fairy's working nonstop.
the tooth fairy just has to be
Doesn't
there
have
when
to
you're
be
not there.
Yeah.
Well, she puts it under her pillow and gets up for school. And the tooth fairy didn't come again. And I wake up, it's like 5:30 in the morning. I look over and I hit Dale in the chest. I was like, I forgot to do the tooth fairy again.
And I go, hey,
Hey,
she has anxiety
she
like
ain't
me.
perfect, and now she's.
She has a moment of anxiety that I have all day,
Ugh. So I go get my little tooth fairy coins, and I have them in my pocket, and I can hear them jingling. So I'm like trying to hold them just in case I can sneak in there while she's brushing her teeth or something. Tooth fairy didn't come till that afternoon, but she wasn't even upset about it because she's had that happen so many times. And I feel like her tooth fairy, in her mind, her tooth fairy is like this retired,
chill.
chill.
She's not really a tooth fairy
Maybe
anymore.
she's
She
like-
just kind of comes out of retirement every now and then.
She's like at yoga camp, or she's just sitting at the smoking cigs. Like she's just not on a schedule. She's doing it
Middle
when
of the
she's doing
day.
it. Her name's Marge, maybe. Yeah, that's what
her name's Marge.
in my
maybe.
mind. That's what the tooth fairy now has the
That's
persona
how I
of.
think Isla feels about it. I got up that morning and was downstairs, and I was getting ready for school, and she goes, "Dad, the tooth fairy didn't come this morning." And she just said it like,
Yeah,
kind of
nonchalant.
Kind of happens.
She used to cry about it. Now she's just like, that damn tooth
I
fairy's
was like,
a lazy ass.
Maybe have to wait till tomorrow. They don't always come every time.
And I'm like, ugh, I felt so guilty. And I'm trying not to let it show on my face because she wants to keep talking about it. Yeah, it's a thing. Sorry, guys, we are rambling, but we're back in the studio for another round of Bless Your Heart and Ask Amy. What are your questions this week?
So we're gonna play a game of Screw, Marry, Kill.
Oh,
I think these 3 you're gonna really enjoy. Trading cards, video games, iRacing.
screw me. This is weird.
So which one has to go away permanently? Which one can be periodically, and which one can stay forever?
Stay forever. Screw Mary Kill. This sucks.
Dale, you have to answer it when you're done. When she's done.
I'm going to screw iRacing. I'm going to marry the baseball cards. And I'm going to kill the video games.
Wow.
iRacing and video games are the same.
The baseball cards are quiet. They're worth money. So there's some currency there. And I don't know. iRacing seems like the fun, fast thing. And the video games is something TJ controls, which is controlling free time. So, like, gotta get rid of that. Does that,
All right.
that
I
feel
like
fair?
that.
Yeah.
I would marry iRacing, screw video games, and kill baseball cards.
Wow.
Wow.
See? Not even closely aligned here.
I guess because the trading cards are like new, so it's easy to.
Yeah, I can't. iRacing is in my DNA.
Yeah, it's who you are.
And video games sort of is too. Yeah.
I like it.
And the card stuff, I think, is fleeting,
Makes
coming
sense.
and going.
Our next question: is it okay to wear sunglasses in the airport?
I say yes.
Yes. I think it's all right to wear sunglasses at any moment, any time of day.
So I like to wear my sunglasses too if I don't want people, I don't want to make eye contact with everybody in the airport. I feel like that's okay. Unless they're like super dark. Like, I don't know. That gets a little weird.
Especially like there's a lot of sunlight.
There's
at
a lot of
airports.
sunlight
Like,
in the airports. There's a lot of glass.
chances are you might be hungover. You might be
Yes.
having some drinks.
And you just need that little hug around your face. Yeah. I wear my sunglasses sometimes in the plane. Like, it's bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fine to wear sunglasses any time of day, anywhere. I used to not. Now, back in the day, that the song, I wear my sunglasses at night. I mean, in my 20s, if someone wore sunglasses at night, it was like, what the hell? Why is that? It's not necessary. But when you turn 50, you're like,
I feel like when that happens when you turn about 40.
Maybe it does. Maybe it happens at 40. But
It's just come right on
you
in.
just don't give a
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Oh, now we have to acknowledge
My Band-Aid.
the pig.
Dale's got a boo-boo
Yeah.
on his face.
I scratched myself taking my helmet off while I was testing in tires at Nashville because of my
He has some shanks on his.
shanky freaking fingernails. I'm bad at not keeping them trimmed and nice. And then I got there testing driving race cars, and when I drive race cars, I chip and break and tear up my nails, and just working and fiddling.
Like,
getting
do you
in and out of the
nervously
car
pick
and
at
stuff.
them?
No, just getting out of the car and stuff.
Working on
You
the car.
bang them on things and crack them. And my knuckles get all busted up and stuff.
Well, that's actually a perfect segue to this next question. This lady wants to know, how often is it okay to go get a mani-pedi because her husband thinks she goes too much?
Her husband thinks she goes too much,
Yeah,
but her
like-
nails, like she looks nice.
To go get a mani and pedicure, like how often, like do you think is a good number for?
I mean, I go about every 2 weeks, and that's only because they grow out, and you kind of need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if you have the time, I mean, you could go every week.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's not like,
I'm surprised he views it that way.
yeah,
Like, I view you doing that as like,
it's self-care.
yeah, you taking.
It's necessary.
That's gonna make you happy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get a happier version of you when you get back.
Please go take care of yourself so that you come back in a better mood.
Dale, have you ever had a mani or pedi before?
Yeah.
He's had pedicures, never a manicure.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
The
I don't know
manicure's on your
difference.
fingers.
Oh, yeah.
I could do
Oh,
manicure. I don't think I would ever want someone touching my toes.
Really?
I didn't like that.
So he didn't love it either,
No.
and I talked him into it. Or maybe Tim did. Tim Duggar likes to get a pedicure, and so he was in town forever ago, and we all went together as a fun outing.
On one of my big toes, I got on one of my big toes. The nail is kind of sensitive on one side and it's got this kind of potential to
Be like an ingrown.
if I don't if I don't keep it trimmed up, and it's sensitive. And the lady was like digging in there, like a son of a bitch, and I'm like, not feeling
He starts
good.
pursing his lips at her like, "I'm gonna kick you in the
I'm
face."
like, I don't like this. It's supposed to feel good. I thought it's supposed to not.
Well, they help you take care of your nails too. So if you go all the time, they would probably trim it back. You just have to talk to her.
Yeah.
Tell her like, "Hey, this one's a little sensitive." She's just trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
Especially if you only go once in your whole life. There's probably some stuff
got man
underneath there to
feet.
dig out.
I got man nails, and they are all imperfect, and
He's had it, but it's not his thing.
yeah.
But here's the thing: unless you're like at the beach, or something, men's toes just should not be seen to the public.
His toes are bad. Like
No,
he,
but
he
they shouldn't be
trips them,
good or
trims them.
not. Guys' toes, I think, should be covered unless you're like at the beach or pool or something. Like guys shouldn't be wearing flip flops
It
on a
is
Tuesday.
an odd thing to see a man's feet during regular hours.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Really?
Yeah. You see him when you get into the bed. Like even if you've got your like lounge clothes on at home, you have socks on your feet.
Sure.
That's true, Travis.
Well, I'm at home. I don't have socks on.
You don't?
But
You're by yourself.
yeah, but like I have shoes that cover my toes.
Do you get your toes done?
No. I don't think I would ever let someone touch my toes and work on well, I've been to like a podiatrist before, but that's for like an
That's
ingrown
probably where he
toenail.
needs to head with that toe of his. The podiatrist.
My toes fine.
What else do you have, Travis?
What are some things that you can only get in Texas that you miss from time to time?
It's the food. I miss the homemade tortillas, the Mexican food. Like everywhere you go has like a bean and cheese burrito or taco, and that's what I grew up eating.
That's the damn truth.
Yeah.
Like the places that look like a hole in the wall, like but they're like the
they
best.
have the best food.
When we go to when we
The
went
most
to our
obscure
skiing
places.
trip, well, I'll just say this: when I hang out with Amy's family, there's a 75% chance that when we go eat, it's going to be Mexican. And like I grew up where you going to a Mexican restaurant was like a special occasion, or oh man, we're going to go Mexican tonight. But with them, it's like
it's what you eat.
it's like
It's the
going-
first choice.
It's my
the op-
favorite.
it's the opposite. It's the first choice.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a Mexican restaurant in town, they're like, well, that's where we're going.
Yeah,
of course that's where we're going.
Yeah, the taqueria was right down
Yeah.
the street. That's where we ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's
And
different.
there's homemade and it's so good. It's
Yeah.
it's so different than
I'm eating a lot of Mexican these days.
I get tortillas when I go home and freeze them and bring them back.
And you can tell a difference.
Yes, it's very different. But that's what I miss the most is the food. The barbecue's also very good. The Texas food is just special. I mean, of course, I miss my family and the people, but the
Yeah,
food. Yeah.
But I didn't know if there's any other like things other than
Any
food.
specifics? Kolaches. Does anybody know what a
What is
kolache
that?
is? So like, there's a lot of Germans in Central Texas, and they make these like yeast rolls with sausages or ham and cheese and stuff
Oh.
like that, and it's a breakfast item. So like even the donut shops also have kolaches,
I remember
and
those.
they're
You
so
got-
good.
Yeah, you brought some home, and those are
They're
fantastic.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nowhere around here makes those.
It's like a big ass pig in the blanket.
It's like it's like a hot pocket, but like the bread is sweet and fresh, and
Mm-hmm.
it's so, and you can keep them for a while or freeze them and cook them. So sometimes I do that, but
Yeah.
there's always like special little food items.
Yeah.
What is something you refuse to do or learn how to do? An example is the person they don't know how to mow and they're not mowing. Like that's their husband and that's what they do. They're not doing that.
Yeah,
Is there
so that's a
something
good
you're
choice if you
do my
don't want to ever have
taxes.
to do something you refuse to learn.
I refuse to try to do my taxes.
Same.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that would be a hot damn mess.
Well, I know people that do them on their own, and it's
Yeah.
scary.
Okay, so like as a race car driver, if you're making money in all these different states, you have
Yours
to file
is a little
taxes in
different.
I
all
have
of
to file
these
in every
different
state,
places.
but I know there are people that do it,
is
and I couldn't imagine.
I don't-
I'd be
I-
so scared and nervous that I
screw
up,
it up.
and the IRS is going to show up on my doorstep. I didn't mean to.
I didn't
Man, I'm
mean
just
it.
not good at this.
Oh man, what is something?
I have a family friend that does mine. I've never done my tax.
That
Really?
makes me nervous.
That's good. That's the smart thing. I don't think I'll ever try to learn how to ride a motorcycle. I have tried to ride the scooters in Key West. It's not for me. I don't have any business being in charge of a motor with two wheels. I can balance a bike and ride a bike just fine, but I feel like a motorcycle is one of those things. It's like it's a little too scary, and I'm just gonna wreck myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. Skydiving? Hell no.
Well, you're not gonna learn. But would you go skydiving though?
No. Absolutely.
I would
not.
go to like now. I would leave and go skydiving right
And
now.
jump
I've
out of
never
a
done it
plane?
before, but I would.
No, I couldn't. I
I
don't think
might.
I'd be able to
I'd
push
need
myself
to-
out.
Yeah, I would do it, but I'd have to get my work, wrap my brain. I need a little. I couldn't walk out this door and
Oh.
just go get on the plane and go do it. I'd
Well,
need
half
to,
the people that go
need
up
some
have to get pushed
time.
out.
Well, you're
Like
on
their
like a
instructor pushes the door,
I'd
pushes
need
them
some
out.
time
well, you're
to
usually on a
wrap my
tandem.
brain
Like
around.
you're strapped to the person.
Yeah.
So you're going.
Yeah, you're going whether you want to or not. Even when you get up there, you sign the waiver on the ground that says, "I'm going to push you out that door. Are you okay with that?" And you check the box. So you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
That would freak me out. I probably would have a heart attack on the way down. I'd be like, out.
Like one thing, like this is probably, especially some of our fans would hate this. Like I don't know how to change a tire or change oil, and
Really?
I'm not learning.
I don't know how to change oil. Dale definitely does. I learned how to change my tires, rotate my tires.
Nope.
By my dad in high school. He made me do that one day. It was Friday night. I'm a cheerleader. I have a white uniform on, and I'm headed to the football stadium for the game. And it is getting to be crunch time. Like, I'm almost going to be late. And he's like, hey, girl, it's time to learn how to change a tire. I'm like, Dad, it is not the time to learn how to change my tire. He's like, yeah, because he works shift work. He's got certain blocks of time. He's like, no, we're going to do this right now. And so I had to learn how to do that in my cheerleading uniform on a Friday night, and I was late to the football game.
It's kind of a turn on.
And I will never forget how to change a damn tire. That's for sure. Yeah. That's a turn on?
Yeah.
Is it turning on more that I didn't get any grease on my outfit?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Just you in a cheerleader uniform changing a tire. I don't know. It just gives me that feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Very good.
Good to know.
Yeah. What? It's cool.
If I want some attention, I now know how to get it.
Yeah. Well, that and the shirt, the one shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have any more questions, Travis, where Dale starts revealing all of our secrets?
Speaking of cheerleading, are you a basketball fan at all? Do you root for Kentucky still?
Yeah. I cheered for Kentucky for my first year.
Yeah.
And got to cheer for the basketball games. So that was so fun. I don't pay as much attention as I should. But when it comes to March Madness and the tournament and everything, I always kind of chime in and see what they're doing.
I pull for them a little bit.
Basketball team was badass when I was there. Toby Smith was the coach then.
So good.
They were good. They're still good. I mean, Kentucky's still pretty
Yeah,
solid.
it's a basketball
They're
school.
good, but they're not.
Not like they were.
Like, I mean, Tubby won national championship there.
Yeah, they were really good. It was fun.
Yeah, the tournament's cranking up.
Yep, Turner's cranked it up. When does that start? I want to do a
12:15
bracket.
today.
We should do a
Today.
bracket.
So we actually
Today?
have a bracket, and
We
I
have a
left,
bracket.
I
filled
left
mine
it
out.
open, and I've noticed some people must have just searched Dirty Mo Media because there's like some random people that joined our
Well, it's
bracket pool.
fine.
So
who cares?
I'll
need
send
to
you the
Amy
link.
the link so she can do it. You got to do it quick, like in the next couple hours.
The first game is at 12:15.
You got an hour.
Okay, well, y'all are going to have to help me then.
Oh, well.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I want in.
You can make some bets too if you want.
Yeah. Oh, I'm betting.
I've got a
I
bet.
like to do all this for money. Let's play.
Oh well, the bracket's just for fun, but the
What?
Oh, you have a FanDuel app, won't you?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
talking
I
about
could do
that.
it on
Yeah.
that. I could do it on my FanDuel app.
all right. Well, that's all we got for today. We can get Amy to get her bracket and get that
Yeah,
stuff done.
it
in time.
sounds like I got some work to do. Thank you guys for your questions. Hope you listened to the show. It was a lot of fun. We rambled forever about our ski trip, so enjoy that. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to check out all of the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com. Anything new on that with the merch?
Nothing new. But
Nothing
then
new.
we also have got a little other promotion here that Dale might want.
I'm looking.
It's on the screen here, Dale. If you look up.
Oh, not on the paper.
Nope.
Oh, we do. So time is running out to purchase your raffle tickets for this year's vacation at Dale Jr.'s package. It's the Lake House on Lake Norman.
The package.
Your package.
The 2026 package.
Not Dale Jr.'s package.
You're going to get a 6-night stay at our family lake house in North Carolina on Lake Norman. You'll get VIP pit passes and tickets to the Charlotte race that weekend and so much more. So the raffle ends March 31st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern, and the winner will be drawn on the 8th of April. So the raffle is going to end very soon, and April 8th is the drawing for the winner. More information to purchase these tickets is on the DaleJuniorFoundation.org website. So it's a great way to support the Dale Jr. Foundation. We have we've supported through the foundation over 300 different charities and nonprofits. We're working in everyone's community, including our own. So any of this money that you buy these raffle tickets with goes directly toward that. And hopefully, you'll support the foundation and someone will win 6 nights
That's awesome.
at the lake house.
Yep.
And it's a nice place. It's got a swimming pool, all that fun stuff. So you'll have a great time right here in Mooresville.